2021 is almost over, and there's one bag to be specific, that I haven't yet talked about, even though I bought it almost 3 or 4 months ago. And this bag is my new camera backpack, which is called the Element by the company Compagnon. Now, Compagnon is a brand that is located somewhat close to where I live, here in the greater Black Forest area, and I've already tried out another backpack from them, which is the so-called little backpack, back, I don't know, about a year ago, and I sold that one, made 2 videos about it. It was a great backpack overall, very well designed, very nice layout, very nice build quality and all of that, but it was just uncomfortable to carry, so well, I had to get rid of it. But I still wanted to give their other line of backpacks a try, which is the Element line. So obviously I got one, you know that, you've read the title, but is it actually any good? Well, yes, it's wonderful, but let's talk about it in detail. The backpack is a classic roll-top camera bag that lands somewhere on the more medium to large size. It features an expandable roll top that is held shut with an awesome magnetic buckle and Velcro strips on the lid of the opening. You can access the main compartment via the fully opening back panel or via the quick side access. There is a huge flat pocket on the side of the bag, as well as a stretchy pouch for your bottles and tripods. On the front you'll find another flat pouch with a Velcro opening and a zippered pocket that can expand to some degree and offers a nice amount of internal organization. The backpack is mostly made out of this glorious X-Pack fabric, which is extremely rugged and completely rainproof. Also, all of the zippers on the outside are reversed and splash-proof for extra protection against the elements. I have carried it outside in rainstorms many a times already, and I've never had any water get inside of the backpack. The backpack also comes with a removable hip belt. I honestly haven't used this backpack on any extended hikes yet, but I'm sure that I will be using it for that in the future, and I will report back on how the backpack performed. For your average city exploring and minor adventures, the basic carrying system without the hip belt has always been more than comfortable enough for me. And that is a huge win in my opinion, because this backpack can hold a lot of stuff, and I always make sure to use every bit of space that I got to the max. The Compagnon little backpack that I previously owned was uncomfortable to carry after just 20 minutes. This one though is the exact opposite. It is actually more comfortable to carry even without the hip belt than some of the hiking backpacks that I've tried over the years. So overall, again, huge thumbs up for the carrying system. In terms of its design, to be completely honest, when I first saw the bag and when I first got it, I really didn't like it at all. But it has grown on me over time, and I was surprised that I actually started to really like the color. The backpack is also available in black, which I would have preferred initially, but when I say available, I actually mean that it's not available because it is sold out for months, and I'm not the patient type, so I simply went for the one that was available right away, at least back when I bought it, because as far as I've seen, this one is sold out as well for months. But yeah, looking back with all the black backpacks that are out there, it's actually almost refreshing to use something different for a change. Also, much to my own surprise, I actually have gotten a lot of compliments for this backpack, especially from my female friends and colleagues as well as my fiance. That has rarely ever happened with any of my other backpacks before. So you know, maybe it was a good looking backpack all along and I just have poor taste. Whatever it may be though, I like the backpack because it's very functional and apparently it's also good looking, so well, it works for me. With the overall appearance, build quality and comfort aside, let me now actually show you what I can fit inside of this backpack. The Element comes with a ton of high quality dividers that really help in customizing the main compartment to your heart's content. The way I have set my backpack up might look a bit unusual maybe, but it is the way that has worked the best for me thus far. Since the backpack is quite deep, I'm actually able to fit all of my lenses standing upright. Even my Fuji 50-200mm, which is a compact lens for what it is, but it is also the biggest lens that I own. The same is true by the way for the DJI Mini 2, which also just slots right in down at the bottom. As you can see, I'm easily able to fit 3 of my Fuji lenses in here, plus the X-T4 with another lens mounted to it, and if I want to, even with a small microphone like the Rode Video Micro attached as well. I also always keep this Maxpedition skinny pouch in here, which has very little to do with camera gear, but it is a small everyday survival kit in and of itself, and since this is sort of my adventure backpack, I think it is fitting to keep it in here. In this middle section, I keep the Rode Wireless Go transmitter, a receiver, as well as a Rode lavalier microphone, a small magnetic LED light by Ulanzi, the controller for the DJI Mini 2, my SanDisk Extreme SSD, plus some cables. I could lose some of this stuff to make space for more lenses, but I'm quite happy with everything that I got in here right now. Last but not least, I have a small slot reserved for my beloved Leica Q2. If I want to, I can also always keep stuff on top of this quote-unquote shelf, which basically serves as the bottom for the separated roll top compartment. And if I'm actually doing that, I can just use some Velcro strips that came with the backpack to fasten stuff down up there. Just FYI, this place is also the perfect spot to keep a small gimbal like this Feiyutech G6 Plus. There is also some more storage room in the back panel of this backpack. For one, there is a laptop sleeve that easily houses my 16-inch MacBook Pro and should also be able to fit the new M1 Pro and M1 Max MacBook Pros in there no problem. The backpack also comes with these flat Velcro pouches that stick to the inside of the back panel. I simply keep my Anker USB-C hub in one and an aux cable in the other. Pretty neat. The top compartment is where I usually keep my day-to-day stuff, like an extra rain jacket, gloves, maybe some snacks and that sort of stuff. There are multiple ways to secure a tripod to this backpack. I personally rarely ever bring one, but if I do, it is usually this Manfrotto Action Compact / B-Free Video Tripod Hybrid that I made. It packs down quite small and works very well for my use cases. In the front Velcro compartment I usually just keep a spare mask, because right now here in Germany you can't enter most buildings without one, and in the front I just carry some paper tissues, maybe a notebook or something, and my filter pouch for the Leica Q2. There is also a huge flat pocket on the side of this backpack, which is ideal for carrying maps, but again, that's a feature that has not yet been used as much as I would have liked to. So in conclusion, overall, this backpack is a huge win in my opinion. The carrying system works well, and despite what I thought, it apparently also looks great. It is also built very well from high quality materials and can house a lot of stuff. Also, and that is always a bonus for me, I have 100% faith in the weather resistance of this backpack, because again, I've already used it out in hailstorms and rainstorms many a times and I haven't had any issues whatsoever. So for me, this backpack basically is everything that I wanted Companion's little backpack to be. And going forward, this will be my camera backpack of choice. I have spent a ton of money on different camera backpacks over the years and I've always ended up selling them, but this one actually ticks all of the boxes for me. The only thing that would actually make this backpack any better for me would be if it was also made from the waxed canvas material and leather that they used on the backpack and little backpack line of bags, but hey, I guess you can't just have it all. But that is all I got for you today. I'm recording this on December the 31st in 2021 and this will probably go live on January the 1st in 2022. So if you're watching this shortly after its release, Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good one. If you have any questions about this backpack or any of my gear, or if there's anything else you would like to know, leave a comment below. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye bye.